What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel once again. Welcome to a beautiful, marvelous day. Now today you join me out at Royce, South Africa to check out what they currently have in store. And man, oh man, I've already seen some mental machines. I'll give you some examples. I've just seen the all-new BMW M3 Competition, the first delivered one out here in South Africa. Ferrari 488 Pista, Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge, Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster. The list just goes on. So I'm currently standing outside doing my intro, and as you can see, we're just gonna head inside there and check out what they have. Let's get into the video. Guys, look at what just rocked up. Two Lamborghini Uruses. How insane is that? And not just any normal Lamborghini Uruses. This one is the Novitec wide body Testasso, and this one has a 1016 Industries wide body kit on it, and they just look amazing. And also they sound amazing. I got a couple of clips. Hopefully I can show them to you guys. Like, it's so mad because I'm trying to shoot, something rocks up. Like, it's so disturbing, but in a good way. It's so insane. So in standard form, the Lamborghini Urus has a 4-liter twin turbo V8 pushing about 650 horsepower and I think over 800 Newton meters of torque. It's a very insane machine, and I think this Novitec one is tuned, but I don't know what type of power figures it's actually pushing, but it's so insane. Like, they've done the exhaust, everything. Like, look at this 1016 Industries white body kit. Like, oh my word, like actually the diffuser with the blue pinstriping all over around, it's so insane, guys. Like, this Novitec one actually looks like it can actually be like a high performance version of the normal Urus, like, you know, Urus Performante STO or whatever. That's how good the bodywork on this looks. Like, it's so insane. It looks like it comes from Lamborghini themselves. Like, also the green details contrasting with the black is insane. Like, the Lamborghini badge right there on the center cap, the green on the giant brake caliper. I think till this day these are still the largest brakes on a production car, but of course, being Audi group, it's shared with a whole bunch of other cars from Audi, Porsche, what else, yeah, basically. But these are the largest brakes on a production car. Like, they're insane. 10 piston calipers right there, and about 400 millimeters on that brake disc, which is really insane. Like, look at the green detailing on this part right here. Like, how insane. Carbon fiber wing up there, like carbon fiber again on this ducktail part. It's, oh my word, it's like stealth out, and it looks good. I think for my preference, I would choose the Novitec one. It just looks nicer and classy in a way. Like, it's not overly done. Like, this one, still amazing, don't get me wrong, but for me, has to be that Novitec one. And we're not done here, guys. There's plenty of stuff for me to show you. So the journey continues on. So inside we begin with this 488 Pista Spider in a very special paint color. This paint color is actually the same one that you see on Ferrari's Formula 1 racing cars. How insane is that? I don't know how much the actual paint is, but I'm pretty sure it costs somewhere around 500,000 rands, or maybe even to $1 million, because the paint on these types of cars are actually so expensive. So guys, I know the lighting is not the best, but specs on the Pista: 3.9 liter twin turbo V8, about 710 horsepower, and about 770 Newton meters of torque, which is, yeah, so the Pista is just the track performance version of the normal 488 GTB, well, in this case a 488 Spider. So moving on, next to me we have this crazy looking Mercedes AMG G63 with some Brabus touches, and this one, as you can tell, is made to look like the 4x4 squared, and in my opinion I feel like this one is better. Why? Because the 4x4 squared, the actual one, is based on the G500, and this car is based on the G63, and you can see it doesn't have a roof. Like, see, doesn't have a roof, and there's no like soft top that covers the car, or some panels that you put over it like permanently. Doesn't have a roof, so you always have to drive it like this. So you have to be wary of what the weather conditions on that particular day will be like. So 488 Novitec and Largo, which is really mental. Like, look at it. So fully built by Royce right here, but the car is designed by Novitec. So wider body, like some carbon fiber work, some insane looking wheels, a wing in the back, and some power upgrades. I don't know the actual figures, but I think it's pushing like 770 horsepower. Imagine, it's mental. Like, look at all this carbon fiber around the tail lights, the carbon fiber wing, the carbon fiber around the diffuser, the blacked out tailpipes. Like, it's insane. Next to it we have this 720S based NL900, so another Novitec car, which is, like I already mentioned, based on the McLaren 720S. So yeah, it's a McLaren, and the NL900 means 900 horsepower. So NL is for Largo, 900 is the power output. So louvers, extended front splitter, more carbon fiber work like on the bonnet, on the roof. Like, it's so insane. And also the body itself is much wider than on the normal car. This is by how much wider it is, and that's pretty mad. So carbon fiber on the side skirts, carbon fiber on the active wing round the back. Like, look at the stance on this thing. Like, look at how much wider it is than the normal car. That's insane. And look at how low it's sitting. Like, so mad. Oh, again, right here we have a Porsche 911 Turbo, but this one has been worked on by Royce, like all the other cars in here. So this one is the Tech-Art GT Street R. So Tech-Art is another company that specializes in tuning Porsches. So they work on Porsches, and this machine right here is insane. So carbon fiber work, I believe suspension work, and also some engine tweaks. This thing is running like 750 horsepower, and a friend of mine tells me this thing has been tested to run the 0 to 100 km/h sprint in about 2.38 seconds. Like, guys, from 0 to 100 km/h in 2.38 seconds. How insane is that? The words can't even come out of my mouth. So moving on, let's go to this Rolls-Royce Cullinan. So I don't think anything has been done on this Cullinan. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but the blue paintwork contrasting with the chrome details is actually marvelous. Like, it's so prestige. A Rolls-Royce SUV has been long overdue. I know these have been out for like 2, maybe even 3 years now, but you know, it's so fitting, it's proper. It's really nice. So next to it you have the new G63. This one has some Brabus touches, and yeah, the new 4-liter twin turbo V8 and standard form, pushing about 570 horsepower, somewhere thereabout, and about 900 Newton meters of torque, or 850, somewhere thereabout. I'm just calling out these numbers from memory, guys. But yeah, moving on, the new facelifted Bentley Bentayga. There's 2 of them. These 2 iterations are the V8. So remember, you can get it as either the V8 or the W12, which is the top of the range, but they look so insane. Lowered, some work done by Royce, of course. I prefer the blue one. I'm a huge fan of blue paint colors, but yeah, I think the V8 is a 4-liter twin turbo V8, another engine from Audi VW group, something like that. So this is actually the same motor, I believe, that's in the Lamborghini Urus, but in this case it's pushing about 550 horsepower. Not sure about the torque figures, but expect around 750 800 Newton meters of torque thereabout. Yeah, so the facelifted Bentayga actually looks amazing. Let's walk around the back to see the changes from the back. So the changes, previously you used to have this B-shaped tail lights. Now they're these oval shaped tail lights, and also the exhaust pipes are shaped differently. It just looks nicer with the wing as well. I didn't tell you what the changes were in the front, but we'll just walk around the front quickly. So the main changes on the front are around here. They've worked around this area. I can tell the front bumper is much more protruding, especially on this area. The grille looks a bit different, and also the interior is slightly different. You can get it with digital driver cluster now, and an upgraded or updated infotainment screen, and so on. So, and moving on, we have this 488 GTB with some Novitec parts. So this one is not the Inlago, it's just a normal 88 GTB with some carbon fiber upgrades, like the front splitter, different wheels, like the rims. I don't know if these are specific Novitec rims or maybe Vorstein or something along those lines. So some carbon fiber around the mirrors. Now I think this is standard from factory. The carbon fiber blade on the intake, some carbon fiber side skirts, a carbon fiber wing, and yeah, just some minor tweaks to have it look a bit more interesting or aggressive. The exhaust has also been worked on, and it sounds even more mental. So BMW M3 CSL, quite probably one of the best M cars ever made. A lot of people do argue that this is actually the best M car of all time. So the CSL is the last hurrah iteration of the E46 generation. This was the higher performance version of the normal E46 M3. So limited in numbers, there's about 60 in South Africa, and look at this. It has over 81,000 kilometers and it costs 1 million. That's how much in demand these things are. So they are insane. So I think 3-liter straight six, I'm not sure about the power figures, but naturally aspirated 6-cylinder motor, which is really insane. So another Tech Art GT Street R right here, same as that car over there, just a different color spec and so on. I do love this one with the orange contrasting details. It does look amazing. It is insane. So in normal form, in terms of engine specs, so as to say, the turbo Urus is a 3.8 liter flat six, pushing about 580 horsepower for this generation, and around 700 newton meters of torque, somewhere there about. Flat six, so flat six merely means the cylinders are connected in a flat manner. So, oh my word, that is loud. There's a lot going on out here. Okay, I'll try to explain this quickly for those who don't know. So you'll have your crankshaft and the cylinders will be connected in a flat manner, so they lie flat, so they run flat. So a straight six would be like the cylinders are arranged in a straight line. So basically 1, 2, 3, 6 cylinders. Yeah, so your normal V's, you have your V6, your V8, the cylinders are connected in a V shape. So yeah, that's that. Basically, that's all it means, the configuration of the cylinders. So you have flat six, you have straight six, you have V6, V8, V10, V12, and yeah, that's basically what it means when people talk about that. So that's pretty much it. So guys, in here, that's pretty much it for today's video. Wow, what an amazing shoot this was. All the amazing cars out here and the 2 Lamborghini Uruses behind me, it's mind-blowing. So guys, please do check out Royce on Instagram, and yeah, thanks a lot for allowing me to come out here and do this. It was really amazing to share these cars with you, and I do hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, that's peace out from me. Cheers.